My name is Denis McMullan, and I'm president of McMullan and Associates, and I've been in business here for 39 years. Sure, I was born in Belfast in Northern Ireland. My dad was in the Merchant Navy, and I think that's where I kind of got my engineering bent from. After I graduated from college in '69, I got married and we left. They were shooting at people and bombs were going off, so it wasn't the most pleasant of places to be. There wasn't much work. So I got a job in Scotland, and we both worked there for 7 years. And one day in my office in Edinburgh, then my boss came in and said, "Hey, we have a project in Washington, D.C. And I thought, hey, sounds like a nice trip for a year. So we came over here and I started working on the project, and the project got stopped for a while, and so the architect gave us a few more projects, and a few more years went by, and here I am. I just loved it here. Well, thank you for thinking of me as being successful. I really don't think in terms of being successful. I think we all kind of take one project at a time, one client at a time. I think that what I like to try and emphasize to our younger staff is that you are really building trust, between your client and yourself. But it's more than that. I think that construction engineers tend to be a little focused or too narrowly focused. I think it would be helpful for us, and I try to do this as much as I can, try and look at the bigger picture. Try and see where there's ways we can actually improve the project that's not necessarily a structural thing, but maybe we can modify the structural thing or think of another idea that might help. Try and take a broader look at the project, look at it from the eyes of the architect or the owner a bit more, and not just focus on the nuts and bolts. I think that helps a lot, and clients appreciate it. We're all engineers, we all love to solve problems, and we always love to solve the trickiest problems. That's the way we're built. But actually, I think the thing that I enjoy the most is when one of our young engineers that we've mentored comes up with a really good idea, one that actually works. That's totally cool. Well, I really didn't even know it had started. I mean, it had just started maybe a year or two before I joined, but I didn't know it existed. And I had applied for an IDIQ contract with ESE, and actually, much to my surprise, I won it. And the very first call that I got congratulating me on getting that contract was from John Woods. And I thought this was such a gentlemanly and honorable thing for somebody to do, to call me up and actually congratulate me on getting the contract. And of course that was John's opening line, right? Because then the second part of the conversation was, hey, we have this association, and we could really use people like you to come along and help guide the formation of it and the development of it. And how can you refuse, John, after he just told you, after he just congratulated you on getting the contract? And so we got involved, I got involved. I was involved pretty actively for many, many years and saw it grow into the organization that it now is. And I think it's just a wonderful idea. Well, there's no question in my mind what the best benefit is, and that is that we all learn to know who our competitors are. We all are competitors. We're all trying to get, lots of times we're trying to get the same project. But we all hold ourselves to the same standards. We all have an official code of ethics, of course, and we all have a responsibility as our licensing laws require it to be. But being part of the association actually takes it to a higher level. You actually have a personal relationship with the engineers. And then the other thing that we can benefit from, not only in the technical fields and helping each other understand the technical aspects of it, but we have a lot of issues the same, right? We have issues of cash flow and payment. integrity of our clients is sometimes something that could be improved upon. And so just sharing the business side of the organization and learning from each other some of the business tools that we can all use and benefit, I think really helps. Well, I like to play golf. And the place I like to play golf the best is back in Ireland again. There's nothing like playing in Ireland with some good friends, and even though it might rain a little bit on you, it actually doesn't rain all day. and the courses are fantastic and the people are really great. And my American friends who go with me just love it because all the Irish love Americans. I like to play golf anytime really, but playing over in Ireland is really my favorite thing to do.